The extremely powerful
The P. Diddy files.
The extremely powerful executive Sean Diddy Combs has had an ominous presence in the music industry for the past 30 years. From his suspicious involvement in the demise of Tupac and Biggie, his secretive ritualistic parties in the backrooms, as well as numerous accidental confessions. Has made the public pre-decide that he is guilty of all accusations against him. Not only have multiple women filed formal lawsuits alleging him of violent sexual assault and humiliation, but now the federal government raided his home as they investigate his involvement in a global sex trafficking operation. Technically, at the moment, he is not being charged of any crime, but any day now, Diddy could feel the wrath of the American justice system. Today, we are going to unearth the secrets he never wanted the world to know with the goal of determining one thing: did he do it or not? It's first very important to understand Diddy's potential
I'd be sleeping with one eye open, bruh. Imagine you just wake up and he's nibbling on your legs.
So they thought. Just over 2 years into his sentence, on the morning of the 28th of November 1998, Dahmer and 2 other inmates walked into the toilet block for cleaning duties. Dahmer and one of the other inmates never walked out. What had just happened here, and who was the third inmate, who walked out undetected by the guards? Backstory. To have been convicted of 15 counts of first-degree murder and receive a sentence of over 900 years in prison, can only imagine the things Jeffrey Dahmer
900 years. What are you, Duke Dennis, my nigga? How, like, 900 years? My nigga got Harriet Tubman type of timing.
Dahmer must have done. If there's one thing we can be sure of sometimes when the law is involved, it's that the consequence is usually commensurate with the crime, and you'll find that in Jeffrey's case as well. Dahmer committed his first murder when he was 18. He had been driving when 19-year-old Stephen Hicks, who was heading to a rock concert at Chippewa Lake Park, Ohio, decided to hitchhike with him. As they drove, Jeffrey brought up the
Wait, Jeffrey Dahmer's from Ohio? I ain't even trying to continue the meme, but that makes so much sense, bro.
The idea of Stephen going with him to his house to have a few drinks. After drinking, Stephen told Jeffrey that he wanted to leave, but Jeffrey didn't want him to. It turned out that Jeffrey was hoping he would act on his feelings for Stephen, seeing as he couldn't
Wait, James Charles, my bad. Jeffrey Dahmer is zesty? Wait, no, he is zesty. Yo, bruh, I have the right man for you. His name is James Charles, bro.
stop Stephen from leaving. Jeffrey used a 10-pound dumbbell to strike Stephen twice.
My bad, I'm just waiting for people to join up and then we'll start it.
On the back of the head. As soon as Stephen passed out, Jeffrey used the bar of the dumbbell to strangle him. The next day, Jeffrey dismembered Stephen's corpse and buried the parts of his body in his backyard. But because he didn't want to leave the evidence behind, he dug up Stephen's body weeks after, peeled the flesh off the bones, and dissolved it in acid. He then flushed the output down the toilet before crushing the bones with a sledgehammer and spreading them around his backyard like mulch. After Jeffrey killed Stephen, he went on to kill his next 4 victims. 25-year-old Stephen Tuomi.
Wait! No, this man got too much free time, bro. It wasn't enough for you to dig, so you had to grind up the bones?
14-year-old James Doxtator, 22-year-old Richard Guerrero, and 24-year-old Anthony Sears.
Wait, so not only was he a serial killer, but he was an EDP 445? You killing 14-year-old, bro?
This was between 1987 and 1988. In the years of 1989 and 1991, Jeffrey met and murdered his remaining 12 victims.
Yo, I'm seeing a lot of black dudes. 1, 2... All right.
money. Now, I'll go over some of the best risk management techniques and strategies, like setting up stop loss orders or even just finding ways to diversify your portfolio so that you can hedge against certain losses. If you take advantage of that, no matter what market condition we're in, if you're holding for the long term, chances are you'll still be able to have a profitable investment. All right, so with that being said, we're now gonna go into the computer. We're gonna be going over a lot of the most important basics when it comes to the market. And after, we'll go on my phone.